Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name's Adam. Thanks for joining me here. I got a few videos under my belt, but I hadn't really done any kind of a introduction type video yet. So I thought that, hey, it's a Saturday, the weather's nice, enjoying sitting on the front porch, and got nothing on my plate for a little while. So I thought maybe this would be a good time to go ahead and do that and write that omission. So just tell you a little bit about me. Like I said, my name's Adam. I live in North Carolina, hence the Carolina Hurricanes hoodie that I'm wearing this morning. It is a little bit chilly out. Um, I'm originally from Michigan, but spent most of my life in the South. I have been a constant reader since probably the middle of elementary school. My parents read to me a lot as a kid. And I remember the first book that really began my reading journey, independently, was C.S. Lewis's *The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe*, which I think I was in second grade when I read that. This is probably the first book that I just, we were like mom and dad didn't have to tell me to go and spend some time reading instead of turning on the TV. And I loved it. I proceeded to read the next two books in the series. Never did finish the series though. I remember going on from that to some mystery stuff written for elementary school age. In the '90s, the Hardy Boys Case Files series was in production. I read a bunch of those. Moved on to adult fiction by way of Star Trek novels and Star Wars novels. I was shortly after Timothy Zahn's first couple of Star Wars novels were published in I think now people refer to it as the Thrawn trilogy, or sometimes just call it the Zahn trilogy. Starts with Heir to the Empire, then Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command. Those three books kind of kicked off what people refer to as the Star Wars extended universe of novels, which grew to be pretty massive in later years before Disney bought Star Wars and kind of canned the whole Star Wars extended universe. But that's another topic for another time. Um, by fifth grade, I was reading stuff like Jurassic Park. I remember I borrowed a Dean Koontz book from a classmate. Um, Started reading a lot of adult thrillers, and my genre tastes have kind of jumped around over the years since. But I'm one of these people that I've always got some kind of book that I'm reading. Um, in recent years, I sometimes refer to myself as I used to call myself a mood reader. Uh, just basically, I pick up different books of sometimes wildly different genres, just based on whatever my mood was at the time. Sometimes even day to day, so it would result in me having sometimes a handful of books going at a time. Might have a biography, might have some kind of a Christian nonfiction or theology book, uh, a novel or three, maybe a work of classic lit, um, some heavier reading, lighter reading, all kinds of stuff. And then somewhere I saw somebody refer to themselves as a book polygamist, and I was like, oh, that's me. I'm a book polygamist. I got all these different books going at one time. So sometimes that results in me being kind of a slow reader. I might read 30 to 50 pages in a book in one day, might read 80 another day, might get through 10 pages another day, and it might be in all different books. So sometimes I have a hard time committing to just one book and nothing else until I finish it. I jump around. So yeah, book polygamist, guilty as charged. Made me laugh. Hopefully, makes you laugh too. Feel free to use that descriptor for yourself if if the shoe fits, right? Um, in my fiction reading in recent years, I love reading a lot of adult fantasy, but I still enjoy from time to time, thrillers, mysteries, occasional police procedural. I'm a little particular in that area. Um, gosh, I really like historical fiction. sometimes science fiction. I'm all over the place. If it's a good book and it's well written and the theme or just picks my interest, or I see some really good recommendations, maybe watch a really good video here on YouTube where somebody's given an impassioned why you should read this book kind of video, I'll pick it up. Um, so yeah, I'm all over the place. The the books I've reviewed so far on the channel have also been a little bit all over the place. So um, I don't know. I was going to say I apologize, but that wouldn't really be true. I don't apologize. It is what it is. Uh, so if that limits my channel growth a little bit, because I'm not like reading or because I'm not reviewing exclusively one genre, I don't know. So be it. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm not here to make money. Of course, I'd like to see the channel grow. If it gets to the point where I can monetize one day, great. If not, that's fine too. I'm not looking at this like a quit your job kind of thing. The reason I'm doing this is because I love books. I love talking about books. I love uh, having two-way conversations about books. Um, what I don't like is video editing. I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't really have much of a desire to spend 3 hours editing a 15-minute video. So, um, you know, things could change, but like right now, I don't see my format changing a whole lot. I like to just turn on the camera, hit record. I did get myself a nice little lapel mic, so hopefully that'll keep my audio halfway decent. Um, I am not a professional. So, um, I just figured though, like why am I here? I mean, like I said, I love books, love talking about them, but I realized not long ago that as much time as I've spent in, I'll say, the last 5 years uh, watching YouTube videos uh, about books, watching a lot of the channels in the BookTube community, I realized, like, shoot, I want to be able to participate in this as well. I want to be able to express my thoughts and ideas on the books I read. I want to be able to have a two-way conversation with people and have a little more back and forth, whether it's through the comments or maybe video responses back and forth with other channels. Um, a few of the channels have influenced me. Well, maybe influence is not the right word. I'd say inspired me. Um, my favorite channels right now, the couple of the early ones I got into were Daniel Green. I was watching him before he was nearly as slick and polished as he is now. When I started watching him, his channel was a little bit more like mine in the sense of just setting up a camera, hitting record. He's come a long way. I really enjoyed his old videos, and I enjoy his newer ones too. If you're a seasoned veteran of the BookTube community as a viewer, then chances are you watched him already, especially if you're into fantasy. But yeah, Daniel Green, Murphy Napier, Mike's book reviews is another favorite. I'm not going to try to list everybody here. I'm just like trying to hit the major ones. I'd say those three, Daniel, Murphy, and Mike, are probably the three that I've spent the most time watching. Another channel that is a more recent one that started up that I really love everything I've seen this guy put out, and I feel like a lot of his ideas really resonate with me as a reader and as a video creator. Is a guy named Thomas R. Howell, and I will link to him in the description as well. You should go and check him out. Really well thought out videos. I like a lot of his philosophy of content creation as well. I'm a little jealous of his video editing skills. I know I just said that I don't want to do a bunch of video editing, but sometimes you'll see somebody just that has this really slick production, and his channel's got it, but it's not in a obnoxious, let's throw a bunch of graphics all over the screen kind of way with, 50 jump cuts. It's well, I mean, the guy's a videographer, so I guess when that's your trade, then so that's going to bleed over into the YouTube videos you make. So yeah, check him out. I hope that you'll join me for as I continue on my YouTube journey, as I continue on my reading journey. I would love it if you would leave a comment for me. Let me know. Maybe tell me what's your favorite book. Who's your favorite author? What are you reading right now, even if it's not your favorite? Why do you like it? Why do you hate it? A few favorite authors for me. Gosh, like I said earlier, I'm into adult fantasy quite a bit. Robert Jordan, Wheel of Time. Um, I have read that series in its entirety. In fact, I've read a good chunk of it twice. After book 10, I had to take a break for a while, and then the break ended up being a few years. So then when I started up again, instead of picking up at book 11, I just started from the beginning again and got through it the second time. And also, more recently, Brandon Sanderson. I am finally current on his Cosmere. Looking forward to book 5 of the Stormlight Archives coming out in December. Other favorite books and authors, I'd say Larry McMurtry and his Lonesome Dove Quartet. I'm not really into Westerns, but Lonesome Dove is one of the finest works of historical fiction, or just one of the finest works of fiction I think I've ever read. Great characters, great pacing. Yeah, great book. I will always recommend that. So yeah, Robert Jordan, Brandon Sanderson, McMurtry. Gosh, I'm rambling. I don't know. That gives you an idea of a few of the authors I really enjoy. I don't know. Kind of trailing off here. I'm rambling, so I think I'm probably just going to wrap this up. So say hi, introduce yourself, and look forward to interacting with you guys, not just in the comments here, but on future videos. Take care.